Oh, never mind.
Yo, it's your boy CL Cool.
Well, you
I'm
cranked him
here.
like an old heart. You.
Yeah, like, we ain't cutting that out anyway. It's your boy CL Cool with the co-creator, the homie, my cousin Tez, and this is Y'all Talking R&B episode 18. We're here with a special host. Introduce yourself, man.
Well, hey, y'all. I'm Raven B from the 205. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. And let's get into it.
All right.
All right.
Now, I want to talk about Chris Brown, and he has released his brand new album, Brown, his 12th studio album. And Brown is an acronym that stands for Break Rules Only When Necessary. A lot of people didn't even know that. It came out May 8th, 2026 on RCA Records, and it introduces Bryson Tiller, Friday, Glorilla, Leon Thomas, Lucky Day, Sexy Red, Tank, Vibes Cartel, NBA Youngboy. I listened to it for the first time Saturday, and just to skim, because if I do everything I listen to, I just let it play in the background whether I'm doing something. And at first glance, I did like it. Like, I like what I heard. I like the vibes. I like, especially the first song starting out with Metro Boomin. I ain't gonna lie. When I heard Metro, I'm thinking like a trap beat. Did you think that? I was like, ooh, okay, what you doing? But it kind of went like soulful.
I wasn't expecting Metro to be on there, but when I heard, I was like, okay, like it was something different. It was definitely something different. But we all know Metro deals with anything trap, but it was definitely something different for him. But yeah, I definitely love the intro though.
Yeah, love
it. Chris Brown, undercover thug. So actually, I ain't gonna say
No,
undercover because when he blood, I ain't he blood still claiming.
Hey, he was something out there in California.
Yeah, so he still out there. So he ain't too far from the trap.
Yeah. But yeah, so I heard the intro and I was just like, ooh, Metro. Then I like the spin that Metro put on it, and that was dope to Leave Me Alone. Which
the way he came out the gate with that, it's kind of, and it was funny because we talked about this last week or the week before.
Yeah.
And we was talking about how they was still on his head about everything. And still, you look at the comments we got, people will not let it go. Like,
I really don't understand.
It's like Rick Ross had that album.
Go ahead.
No,
you go ahead. Right? Well, no, I was just gonna say, I just really don't understand. I was just gonna say,
like,
go ahead.
Yeah, we getting the chemistry. We gonna get it. Go ahead, Raven. The floor is yours.
The floor is yours.
Go. But I was just gonna say, like, I just don't understand why they won't let that situation go, because it happened just so long ago, and I feel like everybody makes mistakes, and I just feel like some stuff they hold over celebrities' head for a long period of time. I mean, whatever happened. He didn't apologize for it. He came on national television crying about it and everything. It's just like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's just some stuff or an apology is never going to be good enough for people. But I just feel like Chris Brown has came back stronger than ever. Like, I feel like he has had the best comeback known to, just to come back from that, and then you coming out, you still got fans, and then you still coming out making hits. I just feel like that is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, that was supposed to be his as they like to say, his Achilles. That's what that was supposed to be. That whole situation was supposed to derail him for good.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's shown perseverance. He's a father now, because at Breezy Bowl, they had like a whole presentation where he showed like his family, and he did a whole thing about how, he still feels bad about what happened and how he's grown. Like, that was a whole, I think 10-minute video. And it's just crazy because people gotta forgive you, but people, if they want to hold that over your head, they will not. And to some people, you tainted forever, and you can't do nothing about that, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
these record sales and these ticket sales are showing otherwise. So his fan base
No,
is still here.
for real.
Yeah. So like I said, the first song was good, but I'm gonna go over some of my favorite songs on the album, and y'all can, if y'all don't remember, it's all good.
Go ahead, get nasty.
Okay, like the Honey Pack, I love that song. I mean, oh
Yeah.
yeah, but I ain't drinking no Hennessy. You know, I don't drink Hennessy. Can't do the Hennessy.
Can't do the
Can't do
Hennessy.
Hennessy.
Anything clear, I'm all for it.
There you go.
Mm.
It depends with Bryson Tiller. Those two don't miss, man. Those two do not miss. How do y'all like Sexy Red and Glorilla on this? The way he put them on the song.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the song. I like it.
Me too.
You was straight.
I like it.
It's a collab I didn't expect.
Yeah, me either. And then when I actually listened to it, I was like, it was something I could really vibe to. Like it wasn't all like we all know Sexy Red for the ratchets, but you know, it was like something that they could definitely like. You could definitely sit there and like vibe to it, and then like you know you can sing his part, rap their part. But yeah, I think that was definitely a good collab.
Yeah.
And you know, I can't believe I'm about to say this.
Oh Lord.
When she features on other people's tracks, Sexy Red is actually alright. It's like they make her do stuff. Like for example, with Tyler the Creator, when he was like, "This is the direction I got for you." Yeah. She didn't do too much. She didn't do too less. It was Sexy Red, but it wasn't Sexy Red.
Yeah.
And you could tell somebody was sitting there like, "Nah, we ain't doing that. You do this."
Yeah. Yeah.
And on this album, it felt the exact same way. Yeah. It's like she need that direction on her own stuff. I don't know where she go, but on features, sometimes she alright. Yeah, I give her that.
Sometimes, huh?
Sometimes. I ain't saying I'm her number one fan, because Lord knows I am the 1,000,000,005. I am far in the back of the line. But as far as a feature on some stuff, she's straight.
and then the fact that Tay Key made that beat too. So he got Metro and Tay Key making that beat. So, you know, kind of get into that trap. You know, Fucking Party with Vibes Cartel. I always like Vibes Cartel. I thought that was a pretty dope song. And in my head, that song's gonna be like a little summer bop. I like that song. Let me tell you what song I didn't like, and I thought I was gonna like on here, but I didn't like the feature. Tank, Body Goes. I didn't like this song. I didn't care for this song. Yeah.
What time you off about Body Goes? I'm curious.
I don't know. Maybe I gotta listen to it a couple more times. Like Chris Brown said, you know, there's a lot of mixed reactions with his album, and he said it grow over time. Maybe I gotta keep hearing it. But this song, just 2 times hearing it, I didn't like that song with Tank. Maybe I gotta keep listening to it.
You're gonna make a baby the Body Goes. Keep playing.
Probably will, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta keep listening to it.
I'm gonna hear about it. Be like, man, you was right. You was right. But real spit though, if you peep, I figured this album was gonna be a lot though, because I mean, if you peep the cover itself, the graphic art, how he pays homage to Thriller. And that whole era of albums where everybody was leaning on the front, where you knew the album was gonna be something serious. It's like, for you to even bust that pose, you know you coming with something. Yeah, you gotta be. You can't come with anything less. And to me, it was like the leave me alone joint, and then it's like, all right, now let's get down to business as usual. Yeah. And he kind of gives that wide range, and he shows his range on this album. Yeah. And I mean, to be in the game for over 20 years and still be doing it at this level. I mean, who messing with him right now?
Yeah, that's true. Ray, were there any songs on here you like or didn't, or you dislike, or you just I'm Chris Brown, baby? All the songs are good.
I'm gonna tell y'all my favorite song on that album is Obvious. Like when I said that song is on repeat, like I don't know. It's just something about that song. Like Saturday, I just kept listening to it and listening to it and listening to it. I think that's probably like my favorite song on the album. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell y'all one that it didn't really like. maybe it's the same thing with the Bodyguards thing, but I think my least favorite is the one with YoungBoy.
Ooh, really?
Yes.
That one I didn't have too much of a problem with. It just talking about Red Rum. I didn't have too much of a problem with it. Like it's not something I go back and like you said with like
Listen, yeah,
Obvious
and
and like
I
with
listened
Honey
to it
Pat.
like a few times. It was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna have to like, cause you know with some songs it gotta grow on you, and then like sometimes when it like go viral on TikTok or whatever the case may be, then you be like, okay, I'm kind of feeling this song. But like I was listening to it like multiple times, I was not. It just wasn't catching to me like that for real. But
Yeah,
I don't know what y'all think.
I feel you.
I mean,
oh, go ahead.
What's
Tess.
your favorite
It's
song
hard
on the
for
album,
me.
Tiz?
You know what? I ain't even gonna lie. And this gonna be cliche. It depends. Been played so
Yeah.
much to where it's like etched in my brain. So it's like the second it come on, I'm doing the little dance. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it
Yeah.
in. So that's like one of my favorites. The song that I probably fell into the most on the emotional tip, and that's just because we've been talking about this for so long, is Leave Me Alone. Because just to know this is an argument that I've been having with people for years about forgiving this man and letting it go, and him still having to express it 12 albums later. Still talk about the same thing. And it's like, come on, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, and over. But I will say that line on Honey Pack, when he's like, grandma, spread your legs and lick your heart. I was like, oh, I'm gonna use that line. I'm gonna use that line, boy.
No, now.
Okay then.
Let me. Yeah, man, you diabolical, bro.
Wait, hey, you listening to every lyric? I'm like, ooh, that's a line right there. That's a line right there. Like, ooh. We finna have that girl come off the mattress. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, but, before we get off the album, before we get off the album, he had come out mixed reviews for it. And he did come out and say he appreciate everybody listening. He said his last 3 albums had mixed reviews, but it grew on people over time. Do you think there's a lot of mixed reviews because it's like so many songs? Cause I think that's why he get like a bad rap at first, and then people go back and keep listening to it, and it grows.
Go ahead, baby.
I don't know, cause I really wasn't expecting that many songs to be on his album this time around. I don't know if it's the songs or if it's the features with the high expectations of each artist. Like the artist that's being featured on the songs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, cause like you said, I've heard a lot of people say they ain't like the album, you know, this is that and the third, but you know, like I said earlier, when a song go viral on TikTok or whatever, everybody be all over it. And then they want to go back and listen to the album and listen to what else he got or whatever the case may be. But I don't know. I think it could be a mixture. I think it could be a mixture of it being like a long album. There's a lot of songs to listen to, you know. And a lot of people don't have the attention span to be listening to it. But, you know, if you're a real true Chris Brown fan, you gonna listen to that album. You gonna see what he coming with.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And there was once a time, you know, before attention span shrunk to the size of a pea. There was once a time where we wanted more music. Like we was paying $15, $16 for a CD in the store, and you getting like literally $1 a track, 15 tracks, and that was it. Like luckily you look out and get a dual disc with some people, but you was wanting more tracks. Now people complain about having too many tracks. Now the only time I would complain about having too many tracks is if you put your throwaways on there. Like if it's just songs on there you know shouldn't have made the album, but you was like, I made the song, so I'm just gonna throw it on there. That's one thing, because I know some artists do that. I know some personally that do that. But if it's 27 tracks of heat, and you put your heart and soul into it, and you like, I want to give the fans more music, get more bang for your buck. I would never complain about somebody giving me more bang for my buck, ever.
Yeah.
Like, give me all that.
Yeah.
Plus, them Breeze Bowl tickets was high. Thank you, sir.
Okay, but I was sure I was up in there though. I was up in there.
All right, you going to this one with Usher?
Oh, of course. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to go to the Atlanta one, then they was sold out. It was like, and then he kept adding dates onto it, and every show was selling out. So I'm just like, but I end up, I'm gonna go to the Birmingham show though. So I'm excited, definitely excited.
We're going to Nashville.
Okay.
We'll be in Nashville for it. But you know what, though? It's funny. This actually brings me to another topic, too. Kind of staying in that same vein. Y'all heard about the whole blue dot syndrome that's been going on, right? With the concert tickets and everything.
Yeah.
You know, they've been canceling tours and stuff like that. You know, that certain people ain't had to worry about that. And Chris Brown is one of them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
like, they got to add this.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna cancel no days, knock on wood. But I did try to go see Usher one time, and the date that I picked, he canceled it. But I give him a little grace because I think he was sick around that time. But I'm hoping, you know, no tour dates get canceled because I think everybody excited about this tour. I'm not gonna lie. And I think all his shows are sold out too. So like, yeah. And then I think this is like one of those collabs where like everybody kind of been waiting on too. Like everybody been waiting on Chris Brown and Usher to do something. So we'll see.
I'm gonna need Usher go ahead and rub that icy hot down and get on that stage.
No, for real.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. I want to play this clip right quick. And I have a question, man. Can men and women be truly friends? It might be a lot of cuss that he kind of abrasive, but just listen up.
Hey, y'all ain't gonna like it, but I don't care. Men play a role and we play that game. You not that intriguing to us. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You not. It's not much that you like that we look at it and we say, you know what, that woman is really cool. Let me get to know her as a friend. You think when we see you walking down the street, we go, man, she got all that ass. I bet she'd be cool to be a friend with. We don't want to be your friend. Friend for what? What can you do for me as a friend? That's a role. I ain't gonna say me. And when I say we, I'm not saying me. I'm saying men in general. That's a role we play. Because at the end, we want to get some cheeks. You're not that intriguing. You're not that funny. You're not that cool to be around. Everything that me around you is a benefit. It's a benefit to you. If we walk into a restaurant, guess what? I probably got to pay. I still got to hold the door open for you. I still got to protect you if somebody run up in here or they try you.
Woo!
Woo! That's a lot.
That was a lot.
Dude said, y'all aren't that intriguing. Like, bro, you started off just
out the gate.
But I just want to, like, because I was having this debate with an old school cat at work, and he don't think so either. So I wanted to get y'all perspective. Can men and women truly be friends, or is it always something that's going to linger? I let Raven go first. Ladies first.
Can men and women truly be friends? I say if it's no sexual encounter into it, yes. But if it's sex and stuff involved in it, no. If emotions and feelings are involved in it, no. They cannot be friends. Like, no. Because, you know, as women, our emotions are all over the place. If we really like somebody, you know what I'm saying, we all in for the most part. I'm not speaking for all women, but I know some women, like, once their emotions are involved in something, they, you know, they're attached. They're gonna want something out of it, like some type of relationship, some type of something. And, you know, if that man is not giving that, then Or, you know, I know some women might get caught up in the fact of just staying longer than they should, and they see the signs, they see the red flags, and they still stay just hoping that like something is gonna change, or they're gonna get something out of it. But can a woman and a man be friends? I don't think so. I don't think so. And then too, sometimes I be thinking men be playing too many games too. Like sometimes men don't be knowing what they be want. They don't.
Okay.
All right, so my story is a little different because I grew up around a lot of females in my neighborhood, and I had a lot of female cousins too. So it's like, while I had relationships with my male counterparts, in a lot of cases, I was around a lot of women a lot of the time. So I had to get used to being around women and not seeing them as food, which a lot of people like, oh yeah, it's a woman. Oh no, you learn early on that girls are actually cool. And that was back during the time when, you know, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, dudes like, ooh, girls nasty, whatever. It's like, I can play Ninja Turtles, and then I can turn around and whoop you in Mall Madness. You know what I'm saying? I can do both. So, you know, because of course you're gonna play with your female cousins, that's family. And then girls in the neighborhood come over, especially if they pretty, you like, oh, okay, cool. You know, naturally the attraction is there, but at the same time, you like, I'm gonna be respectful. My mama taught me better than that. So I learned early on to be friends with women. So later on in life, it doesn't feel weird to me. Like even now, like I have work friends in my phone. I have people I grew up with in high school in my phone. You know, they call, they text, check on me or whatever. We cool. Now, does that always work out when it comes to them getting a boyfriend or a husband? Sometimes it does collapse over there.
Right.
And I've had issues on my end, having a lot of female friends, dating people in the past that had insecurities and different things like that. And, you know, in that sense, you kind of go above and beyond to make them feel comfortable, to let them know there's nothing there, introduce them and all that. Sometimes that's not enough. Sometimes women just don't trust women. And I respect that, because sometimes I don't trust dudes either. But I also realize that he's only going to go on a normal surface as far as you allow him to go. So if you give him the idea that it's going to go beyond that point, then that's on you, baby. That's not on him. And the same thing on me. If I give my female friends the idea that they have an inkling of a moment to get me alone and try something, then we got a problem. But as long as everything's established out the jump, because again, like I said, women are actually cool. I learned a lot of what to do and what not to do. Like I have women tell me why he act like this, why he say this to me, and why he do that. I'm taking notes. Like, I know not to do that. I know not to do that. Like, you just hear some of the dumbest things they say that they dudes do, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I never do that. So I appreciate the heads up. But you know, girls are actually cool and cool to hang around. It's like sometimes you know that this needs to be a girls' night. I don't need to be there. Some things I don't need to be there for. But if we can kick it and be cool, play video games, watch a movie or whatever, you go home, I go home, we good. It's possible. It's possible to be in the room. And of course, naturally, if there's an attraction, you have to learn how to control that. Yes, we are primal.
That's where I kick back at though. So this is my thing. If the whole can men and women be friends, to me depends on variables. So if you went in there with attention to, like, if you're a guy or if you're a female and you go in there with attention to, like, you have lust or you are attracted to this person, you know what I'm saying? I think that you can't be friends with that person because it's always going to be there.
Yeah.
So because I'm trying to, so if I see this girl and I be like, oh man, she look good, damn, I want to try to, you know, be with her, and then I go try to be with her, she said no, we could just be friends, that I don't think could work, because every time you see her, and you say, okay, let's be friends or whatever, and every time she has a dude or whatever, you're jealous of that dude. You're jealous of her with that dude because not you. Like, so she didn't choose me, but she chose him. Now, if y'all just cool, like if it's just, hey, we just cool, whatever, that's different. I think that could happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
that's why.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, my only thing is if a guy or a girl have an intention of trying to be with them, whether it's lust or even like they're trying to kick it, like in love with this person, you can't be friends then. That's the only way I say you can't be friends. It won't work.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of go back to what I was saying earlier.
Get drunk.
Yeah, like if you trying to mix the friendship up, it's not gonna work. Like it's just not. But I mean, if it's just on some like I've been knowing old girl since middle school or something like that, high school, or you met her at work or whatever the case may be, and it's strictly just that, then yes, y'all can be friends. But like if like you said, lust or being in love and all that is involved, or you are attracted to this person or whatever the case may be, like y'all can't be friends. And then it also comes with open communication too. Like y'all, communication and boundaries. So if you're not communicating to that other person that hey, I got X, Y, and Z going on, da 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 da, whatever the case may be, and if they're not receptive to it, or if they are receptive to it, if y'all need to part ways or keep things like how it is. So
Yeah. And I'd say one of the times that's actually painful though is when that other person gets somebody and then they be like, my dude said I can't talk to you no more. You be like, dang, for real? Like, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, dang, we been cool, but it's like you get it, but then you feel like betrayed. But at the same time, it's like of the two, I'm expendable because I'm not trying to be with you. So I get it. I'm expendable. Yeah. So you be with your man, y'all have a good life. Because I actually have a friend now, well, an ex-friend now, that she'll still be on my posts. She'll still be on my stuff, but she won't say a word. Dude told her straight up, like, I think you and him got something on. He was trying to get her to send me something sexual in a text message and everything, just see how I respond. I was like, I ain't playing that game. I was like, we ain't doing all that, baby. Like, if it's about to be like that, and it's like, you know, my wife, like all this, like, come on, we ain't even on that tip. So, I was one of those, okay, I will throw the white flag on this one. You have a good life. Ways. You go ahead with your Prince Charming, do what you do. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, exactly that's the only time it actually hurts. It's just like, dang, I got kicked to the side because this fool showed up. All right,
yeah, man, it happens.
You showed a couple of chest hairs, and now you gone. All right, never mind.
He's showing more than that, but
I was trying to keep it PG. I was trying to keep it PG.
All right, man. Well, Raven, I know you got to go. It was great having you on.
It was great.
And go ahead.
I wasn't to say, man. I'm waiting on you.
Okay, my bad. Well, I was gonna say it was great. It was great having you on, and you enjoy your night, and we will have you back on Y'all Talking R&B.
Thank you.
So we appreciate it.
I enjoy being here.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Please come back.
Please.
I will. Bye, y'all.
All right. Bye.
See you later.
Bye. All right, man. So we got over the Can Man and Women Truly Be Friends, man. I got to tell you what happened with Ebro, bro. So Ebro, a while ago, he said Michael Jackson Thriller is the McDonald's of albums. And he said it's massive, but it has no real meaning, and claims it had 3 skips in a row. And what songs are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about Human Nature, Pretty Young Thing, and The Lady in My Life. He said those are 3 skips.
3 legendary tracks that... Okay.
Talk about the disrespect of calling it the McDonald's. Calling it the McDonald's of albums.
That's
how dare you?
Tell me you don't know music without telling me you don't know music. This wasn't a black thing. This wasn't a white thing. This wasn't a yellow thing. This wasn't a red thing. This was a universally best sold album of all time. In an era that didn't have internet. No social media. None of that. Like, this was foot to the ground, touring, TV. That's all we had. And dude was killing it. And these songs, just listen to the creative process that him and Quincy Jones had on this album. How they wrote
him and Nature, like I said, because the first 6 songs on the album is legendary. Is on itself. You got Wanna Be Starting Something, Baby Be Mine, The Girl Is Mine, Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean. So those are just classic over just classic.
Yeah.
But Human Nature is one of my favorite songs on the album, period.
But and
I
probably the
love
most
Human
simple.
Nature. Yeah, I love Human Nature. It's not a skip.
No. But again, and this is where taste comes in. It's like if it's not your taste, that's one thing. But to disrespect the album, to me, the accolades speak for itself. It makes his opinion irrelevant.
The McDonald's album. I just slapped the crap out of him, man.
As much heart and soul they put into this album and the precision that Quincy Jones made this man do these songs over and over again. And they went back in and scrapped it and remixed it again. Like they put so much time and effort. Like if you listen to that album up against anything that's playing right now on the radio, the production alone, because you know some songs you hear, you can tell it was made in the 80s. Yeah. It's like it's like this is 80s. And some stuff on that album, the instruments used, yes. But the production quality, it can stand up against anything else. The instruments, everything stands up against anything on the radio today.
Yep.
It sounds like it was made yesterday.
Bar none.
So, I mean, to me, to disrespect this album, of all albums, it's like, bruh, you can do this right here. You can do this right here.
I thought that was the most asinine take I ever heard in my life, bro.
Yeah.
3 skips in a row. Human Nature, Pretty Young Thing, The Lady in My Life. No way you think that. No way. McDonald's of all, he called it the McDonald's of albums, bro.
That is wild.
Which is ridiculous.
The best selling album of all time is the McDonald's of albums. That's crazy. This wasn't even a time where you had bots inflating sales. Nope. These were actual physical copies sold.
Yep.
You mean you had to get out of your house, get in the car, or get your parents to drive you down to the record store and buy the album?
Yeah.
Wasn't no let's go on Spotify and just listen.
Yep.
That took effort to get this album. Bruh, shut up. So I just shut up, fam. If it ain't your taste, it ain't your taste. Because there's some people that just don't like Michael Jackson. And that's cool.
That's cool.
You know, that's cool. Some people that don't like Prince. You know, it is what it is. But the stats, the quality, because I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but I give respect where, respect is due. Yeah. You know, the girl has done numbers and she's broken records. I give her credit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not listening to her tracks. I may know a couple, but I'm not listening to her tracks. But I'm not gonna disrespect her album.
Real recognize real, what you're saying.
Exactly. Like, yo, I don't rock with you, but I rock with you.
Exactly.
You know,
Nothing
much pun intended.
Nothing
exactly.
wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So, all right, man. So the Kevin Hart thing. What's up, man?
All right, so if y'all know the history of Kevin Hart and Katt Williams, y'all know they've been at odds for a long time. Like Katt Williams has always looked at Kevin Hart as like an industry plant. Yeah. He's gotten opportunities. He came out of nowhere. You know, he's called him everything, a buffoon, a coon. You know, he's talked about his movies. And then there was a roast of Kevin Hart that was on Netflix this past weekend. And Katt Williams happened to be, to Kevin's surprise, one of the people chosen to roast him.
Which I thought that was great TV. Oh yes. My goodness, that's great TV.
Yes, because while it was in good fun, you could tell Katt was still coming with some he was still stabbing. And like some of his comments he made, because he still stated those same things. Like, yeah, you know, I guess we're gonna come out with this movie. He said even The Rock couldn't save you in the last one. You know, he just went down the line and just basically ripped into Kevin's career, which again, that's what a roast is for. But his came from a personal place, because we all know, and he even made the joke about Kevin saw his act and he was, what did he say? He was once a 6'3" white man, and then he shrunk himself down to his size now to take over Katt's spot, because everybody know Katt always get slack from being small. So he come another small black dude taking my spot. So he he really went in on him. And you know, the crowd, you could tell some of the people in the audience and on stage were like, with it. Then some of the jokes, they were like, oh, it hit close to home, because he even touched on like the Diddy parties and all that. You know, he hit close to home, and it was like a good solid 8 minutes of just straight fire. But at the end, when Katt brought it home, Kevin grabs a mic and he stands up. He's like, Katt, you know, me and you both here in this moment. We've been at odds for years. We both brothers. Let's take this moment to squash the beef. And, you know, it seems like
I don't think it's squashed.
Katt didn't say anything. He gave him a hug. But
I don't think it's squashed. I think Katt was like, I'm gonna do this right now and get the fuck up out of here. I mean, get the hell up out of here.
I kind of think so too, because I like I said, we know when somebody joking and when somebody being serious, because you know they always say there's some truth in every joke. Katt was speaking from his heart. Like, he's like, I got the stage. I'm finna tell it like it is and let you know how I feel about you, sir. And he let him know how he felt about him in his movies
which is crazy. Who thought to go get Katt Williams, bro?
Like you get his nemesis to come on stage.
Whoever did it getting fired. I'm telling you that right now.
And then he even talked about everybody on stage. He's like, I don't know if this is the Illuminati, but this must be the junior varsity version. I was like, dang. I was like, dang, Katt. Katt he didn't pull no punches.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope.
And I mean, what was that one joke he said about men making love to each other? I think he was talking about him and The Rock and something. Yeah, he was talking about a bromance. He's like, they got a bromance going on. He's like, that's just another way of saying men that making love to each other, something like that. And I was like, dang. But again, and I don't know, he won't smoke with Dwayne, but that's a whole nother beast you got to deal with.
Yeah.
But hey,
we'll see in the next couple weeks or months. If they do something on TV together, then it's squashed.
I know everybody said expect a movie or something probably come of it, but
yeah. We'll see. But I thought that was a good moment for television. Well, for Netflix. Definitely. Well, for Netflix. Like, boy, that's money.
It was definitely my favorite part of the whole thing.
Well, I didn't know the rest of the roast was okay. It was kind of corny a bit, but it was all right. But that Katt Williams showing up was dope.
Yeah, because a lot of folks was going at each other, and I'm like, y'all know y'all here for Kevin, right? Because I know sometimes people off this.
People been doing that a while. They'll go at each other on stage, and you know.
And some of that was going to get a little out of hand, like the stuff with Chelsea Handler and that one guy.
Yeah,
they was going back and forth. He talking about Zionists and all this other stuff. It's like, woo, yeah, y'all doing a lot now. But yeah, the Katt Williams is definitely the highlight.
Of course. Speaking of highlight, man, Neyo trying to blame his wives for his career.
Well,
how you gonna blame your wives? But you go ahead, you tell the story right quick.
All right, so y'all know a little while ago, Neyo has not been a stranger to getting caught up with cheating. On his second album, he even had a song that said, "I'm not addicted to sex." And, you know, it was a play on words because he flipped it. Like, if you lay with me, I guarantee you'll be yada, yada, yada. But at that time, he was being portrayed as a sex addict in the media. His women that he was with saying he had a problem with cheating. So his way of fixing the problem, fast forward to the current day, he is in a polyamorous relationship. So he has 3 women that are in his household, and he says that each woman plays a role and each woman fulfills their own need. That each woman fulfills a need that he has, and he fulfills their needs, obviously, because he can afford to provide for all 3 women. Okay. Now that's a very controversial thing in America, because in our culture here, that's not a normal thing. Overseas in different cultures, that's seen as normal. You could have as many wives as you can afford in some cultures. In America, that's not the case. So Neyo has caught a lot of judgment, especially from female fans, which is like his core base, that don't agree with his lifestyle. And it's tipping over into his business affairs, because now you have companies that are judging him and they're not wanting to use that Neyo brand because of what it comes with, because that's part of his press package now. And, you know, and it's kind of like with anything else you do, when you're a public figure, everything you do affects how people see you. So you have to think about, and I don't get me wrong, I think you should be able to live your life the way you want to live your life. I mean, that's his thing. Yes, he paraded it around. Yes, he put it out there.
Maybe he should do what Stephon Diggs does and hire all these women to be a chef and a trainer and a head nurse and a head assistant and a hair braider and smash all of them and put them on your payroll. Maybe you should just do that.
Technically, that's what they are, because they all have a role in the household.
Yeah,
Like
instead of calling your wives, call one of your chef. Call one of them your trainer. Call one of them your assistant. Call one of them your stylist.
He might.
Y'all gotta learn from Stephon Diggs. You can keep a bunch of women in the house, give them a title, put them on the payroll.
Just have them around. Like, who is she? Oh, that's the maid. Don't worry about it.
That's the maid. Yep. The stylist, the chef with a BBL. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, because this whole having multiple wives thing, it's not sitting right.
It's frowned upon. It's frowned upon in the West. So yeah. So Neyo, you good, brother.
I mean, you do what you do, fam. But do I agree with like how it affects the business side? No, because that's his home life. Let him do what he do. But I do get it as far as like the imagery and what that comes with. Because if he's on like a benefit show, let's just say for kids, because his brand does cross over into a lot of different things in the dance world.
Bring your 3 wives.
Yeah, and then when people Google you,
go to get divorced from all of them. Go talk to Stephon Diggs. Put the women on your payroll, and he still got Cardi B back. They was kissing and hugging out this weekend.
Oh, yeah, she ain't gonna know.
Yeah, go do what Stephon did. That's all I'm saying, man.
Shout out Neyo, you still my boy though.
Shout out to Neyo and shout out to Stephon Diggs, bro. And Klay Thompson too. Salute. I see you, boy.
Oh Lord, well you finna have a mob coming.
I don't care.
He's finna get a high heel thrown at your head.
Keep your head up.
Hey, it's gonna be alright, man. It's gonna be alright. The real one's gonna rock with you. Plus, you still one of my favorite artists, so hey.
Yeah, keep your head up.
But all man,
it's releases time.
Releases. You know what though? It's not a lot going on.
I know.
This week in the game of releases.
You wanna know why?
Why is that?
It's an artist supposed to drop this Friday. The biggest album of the year. Just saying. That's why everybody. I'm for real. That's why everybody's not dropping this weekend.
You said they staying out the way.
Yeah, you better.
Oh, you finna make is something about to melt?
Yeah, Iceman coming this Friday. It's supposed to be R&B on there too, so we can talk about it. There'll be a lot of R&B on there too.
You better watch out for that flamethrower that's rumored to be coming from the skies. You better watch out for that.
Ain't nobody worried about him.
You know, did you see he put down his videos today and reposted them for some reason? Everybody's like, man, he on some boogeyman stuff. What is he doing? He took down Luther and he took down Not Like Us and reposted them in the same hour. And everybody's like, what's going on? And he just randomly started moving stuff around. It's like, what is going on with that? Hey. That's equivalent to the Undertaker's gong. The lights flickering.
Ain't nobody worried about that. Dude, 5'6". Ain't nobody worried about him.
Hey, he gonna counterpunch. I'ma laugh too.
Ain't nobody worried about him.
I'ma laugh.
He ain't that stupid.
No, we'll see.
He ain't that stupid.
Boom, pop, boom, pop.
Ain't nobody worried about him.
But on the release side of the game, I gotta say congratulations to Miss Kehlani, because her album did drop and it's #1. It debuted at #1 on Billboard.
I did see it.
Yes, and we've been talking about her for weeks, how she been staying in the top 5 on the adult R&B radio play. Like, that song's been there. Yeah. So I give her props for that. Congratulations, Kehlani.
Congrats.
She's gone through a lot in her career as well. So it's good to see her flourishing and getting her flowers while she can smell them. Flow. There's a group called Flow. It's a British R&B pop group. They're actually about to bring some heat this summer. It's called Therapy at the Club. and it's released July 24th. All right, on via Republic Records. Now, Therapy at the Club is them as women looking at it as the club is more than just a night out. It's therapeutic when you go in there, and nothing feels more comfortable than being in the women's bathroom. And these are their words, not mine. Nothing feels more comfortable than being in the women's bathroom amongst your peers, and you feel at home.
Now imagine a boy group saying that. Ain't nothing like being in the bathroom among your peers.
I mean, it don't hit the same. We said we don't even go to the bathroom together.
Yeah.
I wish we would stand up. I'm going to the bathroom. Me too, bro. I'm right behind you. Why? They go in packs, but they do. They go in there, fix their makeup, they talk, they gossip, they do everything. It's like a hangout spot.
Yeah.
So they see it completely different from the way we see it. But y'all look out for that.
Mhm.
And also, speaking of albums, I gotta say that the new 200 albums chart on the Billboard 200, and this is dated as of May 16th. All right. Leading up to that date, as of now, it's May 11th, so this is going through the 16th right now. Michael Jackson's number 1 is at number 6. And it's his 11th top 10 album. And his first top 10 of the 2010s. All right?
Okay.
Now, he is the only artist that has had a top 10 album in every decade since the 1970s. That's a bad boy.
That's a feat.
That's a feat. This man, he's been resting in peace since 2009 and is still doing his thing.
Congrats
Yes.
to Michael Jackson. Congrats.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's my boy. And speaking of the charts, adult R&B airplay right now.
Yep.
At number 5, we got Ari Lennox with Vacancy.
Okay.
At number 4, we got St. Harrison with Bad.
Okay.
Number 3, still hanging on, got Kehlani with Folded.
Big girl ain't going nowhere.
No. Number 2, Century with Forever. And at number 1, we got Tone Stith with Fly.
Dude,
So that's
Century,
your-
Century sounds good too. Like I listen to,
They give you that 2000s
yep,
R&B, like around the Jagged Edge times and the 112s.
good stuff, man. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
For y'all, you had to be there, y'all. This is a little bit of a how it felt to be there. Y'all check
Yeah.
out some of these new cats, man. They keeping it alive.
Yeah.
Keeping it alive, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see. And moving on along here. Let's see. You know what?
Do you have an EQ? You got your engagement question of the week, right?
Engagement question of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Now, first, let me thank y'all for chiming in the way I have been chiming in,
Yeah.
because we really do appreciate the feedback, the engagement, and that's exactly what this is supposed to do. This is supposed to get you talking. And I know some people, they tend to not get the concept, and they take it and stare it over here to the right when they should be going left. Like, hey, that's what it's for. It's for to get you talking. And just start the conversation, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now, this week's question is gonna be a little interesting, because it's one of those hard ones. If you had one R&B album to listen to, let's say on a 8-hour car ride. For that entire ride, you had to listen to this album on repeat. What album could you stand to hear continuously? Boom, boom, boom. Track for track. No skips.
Dude, that's hard, man.
I know.
That is hard. Wow.
I know.
That's hard. I don't know if I can answer that right now.
I got a cheat one for mine.
What's yours?
Mine gonna be Michael Jackson number ones. Because it literally it plucks from all his albums. Number ones. So all his number 1 songs on one album. Let it play through. But if I had to pick like actual album that wasn't a compilation, it'd probably be Thriller.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Either that or Neyo, in my own words, his first album.
If I had to, first of all, it'd probably be something with Keith Sweat. Maybe it'd probably Keep It Coming. I like Keep It Coming was pretty good. Either Keep It Coming, or Get Up On It. Dang, Get Up On It was pretty good too. Let me see.
Gotta pick one.
Let me see what's going. Yeah, how you like it when you get my Get Up. How do you like it? Hold on, let me go to Keep It Coming right quick. Hold up, let me see something.
We got him, y'all.
I want to lay you down. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got him, y'all.
Ooh. Dang, I don't know.
We got him, y'all.
I don't know which one I would do. Like, I don't know which one I would do. Like, and then I don't know. Then I'm thinking about Cisco, Enter the Last Dragon. Was that what it's called?
Unleash the Dragon.
Unleash the Dragon. Like, I like that album too.
That was a good album.
Yeah, so it might be Cisco Unleash the Dragon.
I didn't see that one coming.
It might be that one.
Cisco Unleash the Dragon.
It might be, bro.
Mine is Thriller. Here's the Cisco Unleash the Dragon.
Yeah.
What is yours? What is your album that if you had to be in the car for 8 hours on repeat, what R&B album would you let spin nonstop? No skips.
No skips.
Can't wait to hear these.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the show. Like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the love y'all been giving our past episodes. Like I said, this is episode 18. We almost at episode 20.
We going.
We want to give a shout out to Miss Raven, and hopefully she ain't here, but I'm trying to make her like a permanent for this show.
I think she'd be a good fit.
I think she'd be a great fit for this show.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? So y'all let her know y'all like her. Y'all like, comment, subscribe here. We appreciate it. As always, I am DCL Cool.
I'm your boy Tez.
See ya.